This was unreal. The landscape looked like the surface of Mars, and some people once lived up there.
Hey, welcome to another adventure with Ruins and Ridges. We just drove past the crater. I'll record some of that on the way back, so stay tuned for that. We're going to be going up to the top. There's a couple cool things up there. That's where we're going, but if you look way in the distance, you can even see the Grand Canyon.
As we got higher, the landscape began to look more and more like Mars. This is just one volcano in a field of about 600 cinder cones. Walking on these volcanic cinders is both fun and challenging.
We reached a little saddle, so the actual top is over there, but I think we're gonna scramble up here to see what's up there. So we've climbed up a little sub-peak of the main, and we can see it right up there. And it's a pretty good view. We just came off of the little sub-peak, and now we're continuing up an unmaintained trail to the actual crater rim.
Native American people have stories about the ancients using this volcano formation as a hunting trap. They would drive the animals through the crater bottom until they were trapped.
There's some cool caves along these volcanic cliffs. Looks like a little structure. That top part is probably restacked modern, but the base looks pretty old. It would be a good spot for a granary to store food.
These volcanic rocks are a beautiful mix of black, brown, and red colors. The bright lichen on them makes it look very striking.
So we just emerged onto the ridge. So along the ridge here, it's mostly been rock. It might be hard to tell on the camera, but this little area of the ridge is an ancient wall. And some of these rocks are very big and heavy. And over there, you can see another wall.
We later discovered there are numerous walls across this ridge. Take a look at this. Even this very jagged, irregular rock is stacked perfectly.
So this is looking from above that wall. So right up there is another wall. It still amazes me how many people it took to build these. Because these rocks, some of them must be a couple 100 pounds, like that one right there. That is big. Right to the edge. Oh, no. Continues. And you can tell how old these are because the southern side does not have any lichen, and this is the northern side, and you can see on the northern side lichen, and there's not lichen on the southern side, and it takes a very long time for lichen to grow. And just to let you know, this is not something I found on Google Earth. It is a relatively known site.
People lived in this area for thousands of years. This volcano is thought to have been active around 1000 BC.
Again, it might be hard to see on the camera, but there's a wall that goes across all the way to the end there.
Here you can see the wall stretches all the way across. As we passed about 4 of these walls, there was something amazing. Near the top, there was 2 large rooms, but sadly, my camera settings got messed up, and this is all I have. So this is the wall that goes all the way across. This is the first large rectangular house. Notice how it is built behind a high cliff formation. Here you can see 2 ruins, one on the ridge and one is a big room. Here are the 2 rooms below the summit of the entire cinder cone.
So we just scrambled down, but it still amazes me how the people once lived in such a desolate landscape, and we're not seeing any signs of water anywhere.
We also spotted this gopher snake. We thought we were done with today's adventure. Then, as we were walking down the trail, we met another hiker who recommended we check out an alcove nearby for more cave dwellings. So we did. At first, we saw one small ruin underneath a cliff. It had hundreds of potsherds in and around it. Some of them were plainware, but some of them had designs. This was the last dwelling inside of a cave. Thank you so much for watching, and please let me know what your favorite part was in the comments. See you next time.